Hello everyone, this is Arafellin back with another DOS shareware game. This one is not from Apogee, but it has a similar kind of feel to a lot of things that Apogee did, especially after they got away from the 8x8 sprites for characters and moved to 8x16, or 2 tiles high. So this is called Clyde's Adventure, and it tried to stand out of the crowd by, instead of being a action platformer with you're going around shooting enemies and trying not to die, this is a puzzle platformer. So you have this guy here, his name apparently is Clyde. He's a treasure hunter of some kind. Welcome to Clyde's Adventure. So your objective is to collect gems and find a treasure. You'll notice in the bottom left you also have an energy. That is the part that make this a puzzle game, basically, and it's also easily the most frustrating part of the game because everything you do takes energy. These pills give you more, but walking around takes energy, jumping takes energy, and really what makes a puzzle platformer work is that you can actually plan out your moves ahead of time. Or at least the level is designed for a fast reaction kind of thing where you should be able to take things as they come and not need to plan. This game, it feels like it punishes you for exploring, where exploring is a key point of actually getting this type of game to work well. So this is a teleporter. Switches will often turn things off and on and off. And it looks like I've gotten myself stuck. That's another problem with this game, is that there are a lot of things where you can't tell what they do until you actually do them, which again goes against the whole planning part of puzzle games. So it's very much trial and error, learn by dying kind of gameplay, and that can work, especially for games that are well suited to it. For instance, if you have like a fast-paced action platformer where you can retry immediately and don't lose too much progress, like I Want to Be the Guy, VVVVVV, what others? Knit Stories, Super Meat Boy, even some Super Mario World hacks that put in an instant retry. That's something that keeps the action going, keeps you in the game, keeps it from feeling too frustrating. In this game, because you need to restart the whole level, and again, you're basically punished for exploring, it just feels punitive. Also, if you're running this on a slower computer, it's very slow. I had to speed up the cycles in DOSBox for this to run smoothly. At the default, he was moving like 3 steps a second or something like that. It was pretty bad. I have it up to like 5 times the default speed to get it to run fairly smoothly. Over there is the crown, which is our objective. Magic works in a corner below. You go in the corner, magic happens. I think that was something this game does fairly often, where you have hidden trigger points. I don't remember this as well as some other games, so I'm not sure how much it does that or how often you actually get hints like that. But yeah. I appreciate what they're trying to do. It just doesn't feel like it's well executed. I'll try to finish the stage. If I don't run out of energy first, the extra energy here definitely helps. Okay, that gets us up here. That switch extends that. And again, because of the trial and error, learn by doing gameplay, it's very difficult to decide what order you should do things in. And if you do things in the wrong order, you tend to get stuck or use up too much energy, and this is just punishing you for exploring, even more so than the energy system does to begin with. I can't say it's a very good game. The idea is neat. It's just the execution feels like it hates the player. See, even Clyde is sick of it.